Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Now, this lesson is going to be for the sincere sisters, all right? Not the ones that are faking or that are not sincere. This is for the sincere sisters who truly want to know the type of spirit they should be in as a woman that is trying to be godly. Okay. This comes from a comment that a sister left. All right. She was basically asking me to, give her some guidance. She also spoke about how she was single for 2 years, and you know who you are. Okay, I don't have to put you on camera. You know who you are. But the bottom line is, we're not marriage counselors. All right. So on that part, when it's dealing with you looking for a husband, you just have to pray to the Lord and deal with that on your own. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brothers in the truth now. So, hey, the Lord, there's nothing for the Lord to send you a brother. Okay, and to put the spirit on them to really, to like you, So at the end of the day, I'm going to go into some scriptures just to show you what the scriptures say. Okay, what the scriptures say, it's going to be pretty much straight to the point, and the mindset that you women are to have, because when the scriptures speak about us becoming new creatures, that includes the woman as well. You are supposed to become a new creature when you come into this truth, man. You're not supposed to be the same individual you were in the world. If you're the same person, if you have the same mannerisms, the same thought process, then really the Holy Spirit is not dealing with you, and most likely you're not of the elect. Okay, you have to come into a totally new person, where it has to pretty much surprise the people who knew you before. Like, this is not the same person I knew. Okay. If you had a husband, your husband should be like, damn, what's gotten into you? You understand? And it should be in a good way. Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 5 in verse 17. Matter of fact, I'll start up it here. You know what? I'll deal with the 2 Corinthians 5 and 17 one. And it says, start at 16. Wherefore henceforth know we no man after the flesh, yea, though we have known Hamashiach after the flesh, yet now henceforth know we him no more. Therefore, if any man or woman, okay, be in Hamashiach, he or she is a new creature. You have to be a new creature. Does that mean the outward appearance? No, not necessarily. This is dealing specifically with the inward. Okay, the inward man. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. All right. Yahweh Shai spoke about cleaning the outside of the cup, but not cleaning the inside of the cup, which the inside is what you should clean first before you clean the outside of the cup. You see, you women put on all this makeup and this perfume, and, you doll yourself up, right? But inwardly, you're wicked, okay? Inwardly, there's the same wickedness from when you were in the world, man. You need to completely cleanse that wickedness and come as a new creature, a new lump. This is Matthew 23 and 25. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. See, because we don't want to be hypocrites in this truth. All right. The word hypocrite goes back to actor. Okay. Because the wicked scribes and Pharisees, they were hypocrites. All right. For ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. You see that? So that's the thing. The outward appearance was good, was nice, it was clean, it was polished, right? Like you see the IUIC, they have the nice garments and the great effects, all right? But the inward was what? Full of extortion and excess. You see? Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup, meaning your spirit, all right? You have to change your mindset, okay? You're not supposed to be thinking like the woman of this world, how the women of this, the feminism that has been indoctrinated into these women, that has infiltrated the minds of these women, even women in the truth, claiming to be in the truth. That's why I said this is for the sincere sisters. They still have the mindset of feminism. They still think that they're equal with their man. Okay, even brothers have wives and they've been in the truth for years, and they feel like they're on some sort of level with their man. So that's a demon. Okay, that is a straight up demon that's on you, because the women in the ancient world, they understood very well that the man was over the woman. That was not even a debate. They weren't trying to debate that. They weren't trying to be equal. All right, that the outside of them may be clean also. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, right? So it's like you women will doll yourselves up. You might be pretty, you might be beautiful, but guess what? The scriptures say beauty is vain, man. Right? And us brothers who have understanding in this truth, we understand that beauty is vain. Okay, that's old news, man. All right, you can be beautiful, but then you could be full of diseases. You could be full of a wickedness. All right, which in turn makes you ugly. All right. You see, I would rather have a 6.5 in looks according to the world. But if she's beautiful to inward, guess what? To me, she's going to be a 10, man, or an 8 or 9 or whatever. All right. And guess what? I'm going to desire her more because of her femininity, because of her submissiveness, because of her, because, you just want to, when a man has a woman that's decent, that's good, and she does good by him, he wants to do good by her. In other words, he wants to, give her everything, that she needs, just like the Most High, right? He provided for us. Okay. But we rebelled as a people. All right. As a people, Jake has rebelled, but the Lord has provided. That's why the Lord had to put us in hardcore slavery, man. And I understand why the Lord did what he did. All right. Because we deserved it. We were wicked. We were being harlots. We were being wicked as a people. Okay. But guess what? When we're doing good, the Lord is going to lift us up and he's going to take care of us. All right. And that's in a man's nature. You see. But are within full of dead man's bones and of unclean and of all uncleanness. Even so ye are also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. All right. So you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be outwardly. You look righteous. You got the hijab on, the covering, the veil, the super duper long dress, right? We had a demon come up, a woman, and I thought she might be a sister for a minute. I was like, okay, let me wait and see. And she literally stood there for the whole camp, and you could tell she didn't want to really stand, because she was sitting down, she's like walking around because her legs was hurting, right? Showing you that this thing is for men. All right. Men are supposed to be out there pushing this word out. Okay. Her legs were hurting. She was walking around, sitting down. She was frustrated. But at the end of the camp, she was Satan, telling us that Yahweh Shai was the devil and all this extra stuff. You see? But she had that long dress on, man. So it's not about the outward appearance. It's about the inward appearance. But then guess what? You had women that are actual harlots, actual escorts walking around with a better, more righteous mindset than her. You understand? That's why the Lord said that the harlots will make it into the kingdom before some of you, man, because it's about your spirit. It's about the humility. A lot of you are not humble. A lot of you are not humble. You have to be humble. You see, a woman, the thing about being a woman, a feminine woman, the scriptures speak about a woman being shamefaced, man. Let me see if I could get that. Let's see if that Timothy's. Right? The scriptures speak about a woman being shamefaced. What does that mean? When someone is shamefaced, they're not looking at you in the eyes. They're really looking more down at the ground, man. All right? They're not looking at you in the eyes. Okay? This is 1 Timothy 2 and verse 9. It says, in like manner, also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Now, what is modest apparel? Let's look up the word modest. Okay? Because some of you might say that you're in the truth. I'm in the truth. And then you're wearing damn yoga pants walking around the streets talking about you're in the truth. Okay? Like I said, you should not try to desire to be like the harlots and the nasty women of this world, man. You should be, the scriptures say, be ye separate, man. All right? This is modest. It says unassuming or moderate in estimation of one's ability or achievements. He was a very modest man, which goes into being humble, right? So when you wear, like you see the IUIC, them women are not humble. They're not dressed modestly. You see, they might have a long dress on, but that's truly not modest because they got them damn gold. They got the so-called replicas of diamonds and precious stones and around the head. That's not modest. That's not humble apparel, man. They're dressing like they're damn near, like they're about to be married to a Saudi prince or something, man. Like you know what I mean? Like they're damn, like we're in the kingdom. You're not in the kingdom, okay? In other words, you dress doesn't mean you can't, what you're wearing can't look good, but it ain't supposed to be outwardly flashy, man. Outwardly drawing attention into yourself, man. Unpretentious, humble, self-deprecating. Because the way these women dress today, how are they dressing? They're dressing to get attention, man. They got the booty shorts on. They know what they're doing, all right? The yoga pants, you see? And they might have the dress, but then the dress it's not just a dress. It has a split in it, right? So you can see the leg. You understand what I'm saying? That's not modest, man. Okay? Embarrassed, shame. Listen, if you're embarrassed, right? Are you going to, let's say if a woman is extremely fat. Nowadays, you got the fattest women. They'll go outside with their belly out, man. They have absolutely no shame. But if a woman's like fat and she has some type of, bashfulness about her, she's going to cover that up, man. All right. So when you dress modestly. And I don't have to break down what modestly is, but also don't be over righteous, right? You don't have to be over righteous. Okay. You come into the job in like rags with a veil on. Listen, the scriptures say using the world, not abusing it. It also says some things are lawful, but all things are not expedient, man. Okay? Because you can add more hell to yourself by being, over righteous. But at the same time, okay, do not be like the women of this world, man. All right? Damn, walking around with yoga pants and pum-pum shorts, man. Okay? Sundresses look great on women, man. Dresses look great, man. Just pick you one that's, that's not too, draw too much attention to yourself. Point blank, period. All right? Salakia. Let me get to, let me continue on Timothy's. With shamefacedness and sobriety. Well, matter of fact, let's look up shamefacedness. All right, let's look up shamefacedness. Let's see if they're gonna give us some images of what it is to be shamefaced, man. Let's see if they're gonna give some good images. Right? This is not shamefacedness. I don't know why they have this woman, and this is not modest. But you see, this is all for attention. All this stuff that she got on her forehead, on her head. All right, you understand what I'm saying to you? That's not shamefacedness. This is weird. Okay, let me see if I can find a true shamefaced. Goodness great, look at the IUIC. Look at the IUIC. This is shamefaced. The duck lips. This is shamefaced. We're looking into the camera. See, none of these chicks know. None of these people know what shame. This is shamefaced. You see this? This is shamefacedness. This is feminine. Look at where my the cursor's at. This Edomite woman right here. This is This is what shamefacedness looks like. Shy, bashful, and it's very feminine. Okay, it's very feminine, and real men are attracted to this, right? That's why do you think men deal with them Asian women? Them Asian women ain't the best looking women, but guess what? They're very feminine. They're very feminine. All right. And if you get there's certain Asian women that are fine, right? You get the fine ones, and then they're shamefaced and feminine on top of that. Oh, forget about it. Okay, you're not gonna be able to keep your hands off her, man. All right. You see, the thing is, you women have lost your feminine wiles, your feminine abilities, man. You've become masculine based upon the doctrines that have been taught in this damn world, man. This damn feminism. Do you want to know what Satan? If you want to know what a Satanist looks like, look at a feminist. Okay, you understand what I'm saying to you? So you should be shunning all the mindsets, everything that the feminism teaches. You should teach and think the opposite. Okay, you want to know how to be a woman of the Lord? Well, think the exact opposite of how these damn feminists think, man. Let's get back to First Timothy's, man. This is First Timothy's, still in 2:9. It says, with shamefacedness and sobriety, and with Salakia, not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, like how you see, like right, that the woman there with the gold, the simulation. It's not real gold, but the simulation of gold around the forehead, the IUIC. They got gold around the hijab, and around the neck, and and all this extra stuff. All right, that's not modest. That's what drawing attention to yourself. All right, that's drawing attention to yourself. Do not draw attention to yourself. That's what it's about. It doesn't mean that you got to wear rags and stuff, but it means don't draw attention to yourself, man. It says, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. What about the good works, man? All right, helping out the brotherhood. Or if you got a husband, serving your husband, man. Scripture speak about serving your husband. Speak about being a helpmeet, being a pillar of rest for your husband. When your husband gets home, if you have a husband, he's supposed to be. When he gets home, you're supposed to make it feel like he's a king, like he's in the day of the spa, man. That's really what it's supposed to be. All right, that's what it's called, a pillar of rest. Not you get home and you've taken a nap. All right. No food is cooked, no nothing. He got everything he wants, he got to ask you for. How much times he have to ask you? When are you going to become one flesh? When are you going to understand what he needs, man? You see what I'm saying to you? You women got to get up on a level, and you have to fight too, man. You have to fight the demons too, man. I'm the weak vessel. No, the scriptures speak about fighting the demons, man. You have to fight the demons too. All right? Sometimes the demons will overcome, but at least try, man. See, that's all brothers really want, is a woman that tries, man. A lot of you chicks ain't trying, man. And then you're gonna wonder why, and that time comes, why the first of all, the Lord ain't gonna be with you, and why the Lord is gonna put the spirit on the man of the Lord to leave your ass, man, because you're not even putting in the effort, man. You better put in some effort, man. Okay. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. You heard that? Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Doesn't mean you go out and teach, man. Here we go. But I suffer not a woman to teach. So what's the big debate with Tazariak and Napa, which the woman whose breast is always out? What's the big debate about that? There's no debate. The scriptures is clear, man. Let the woman learn in silence. That goes for all women, with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. See, a lot of you want to usurp authority over the man. All right? For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. I can't deal with a dude who ain't got 6 figures at least. Man, he gotta at least have 6 figures, and he gotta pay for my nails. And then the average so-called black woman mindset. Don't be thinking like that. You need to think the exact opposite of these women of this world, man. Okay? You have to think the exact opposite of the women of this world. All right? You see that woman, Rada, submissive wife, which we believe she's an Israelite. Okay, we believe she's an Israelite, although she looks like an Edomite. Okay, we believe she's an Israelite. Okay, right? And guess what? That's an example of how you're supposed to think about your husband, man. Okay, you understand what I'm saying to you? And she's not even in the truth. So a lot of these women that are not in the truth are putting you women that are so-called in the truth to shame. You should be that should bring anger upon you, man. Okay. Now this is this is First Peter's, because guess what? The times to come, you know who's gonna suffer the worst? Women. And I remember I did a video maybe a couple of years ago dealing with the fact that whenever tribulation comes, women suffer the most. They suffer the most, and I went through the statistics and the different events or whatever the case may be. They suffer the most. And we're coming to that time, man. You see the food prices. You see where gas is at, right? About to do a video. The gas went up 30 cents a liter from the time I made the video 2 months ago, man. All right? So hard times is right there, man. This is 1 Peter 3. Let me see here. This is 1 Peter 3:1. It says, likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands. What does subjection mean? When you're in subjection, we're under subjection under the laws of Esau, Edom. Okay, right now. Okay? But above Esau, Edom, who are we under subjection under? We're under subjection under Yahushua. Okay? So if we obey Yahushua, you have to obey your husband in that same way. Point blank, period, man. It's really not that difficult, man. That if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives, while they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear. Okay, matter of fact, since I said that, I'm gonna come back to 1 Peter's, but I'm gonna jump to 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that, excuse me. Matter of fact, let's start at verse 1. It says, "Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances." What does ordinances mean? It means order. Okay, it goes into the word order. "As I delivered them to you. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach." Right? So the head of the man is Hamashiach, Yahushua. And the head of the woman is the man. So as we obey Yahushua, you're supposed to obey your husband. And if you don't have a husband, you should be obeying the leaders, the men of the church, man. Okay? And the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. "Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. But every woman praying that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head." So you're supposed to pray. You're supposed to have your head wrapped while you pray. You're supposed to have something covering your head while you pray. That's how a woman is supposed to pray. "For that is even all one as if she were shaven." So don't go praying when your head's uncovered. You have to put something over your head to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? And some of you, what you should be doing if you're single, pray for a man of the Lord. Okay? That's it. Point blank, period, man. "For a man indeed ought," because nobody could do it better. No one's a better matchmaker than Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? "For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of the Most High. But the woman is the glory of the man." All right? And that's why men like multiple women. That's why men like, when a woman looks good, And that's why you should look good for your husband. When a man's woman looks good, right? What she does is what he does is he finds a reason to go out and show her off, man. All right, he finds a reason, right? He might have enough socks, but he's gonna go out and buy socks anyway, just so he can show the world his woman. Okay. This is 1 Corinthians 3 in verse. Right, I was at verse 2. Okay, it says, "Why they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear." See, a lot of you don't have fear of the Lord, man. All right, if you had fear of the Lord, you wouldn't be running your mouth. All right, you wouldn't be talking against, saying, putting your 2 cents in. We don't need you. The Apostle Gabar says all the time, we don't need your opinion. All we need you to do is listen and learn. Say shalom. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Things like that. That's fine. Your emojis and whatnot. But then when you start trying to put an opinion, you know what that is? That's pride. Okay, that's pride. All right, and you know what? The angel is there watching you, man. Okay. All right. Man, listen, man. The time that's coming, man. It's not. Yo, trust me. You're gonna wish that you humbled down. I'm talking to the wicked women, the ones that are faking the funk. Okay. Who's adorning? Let it not be that outward adorning of plaiting the hair and of wearing of gold or of putting on of apparel, but let it be the hidden man of the heart. So you got to change your heart, man. You see what I'm saying to you? And that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of great price, which the scriptures say that a silent and loving woman is a gift from the Lord, because a woman ain't supposed to be loud and rambunctious, man. Okay, yeah, our women, the Israelite women, they have spirit to them. Okay, because they have a more lively spirit than the heathen women. That's a fact, right? You'll have more fun chilling with with an Israelite woman that's in order. Key point. Than with a heathen. All right, but the same point, you ain't supposed to be no loud, rambunctious chick. You don't have to be loud and rambunctious to be spirited. They taught you in order for you to be spirited, you got to be this loud and neck rolling, that end up spirit. No, you don't have to be like that. Okay, you can be lively, you can crack jokes, you can laugh, you can say certain things, and whatever. Inside jokes, snapping on each other type of thing, whatever you do is what you do, in a loving way. Okay, but at the end of the day, remember, you got to be humble and you got to be quiet, man. You don't be all that loud type of, your voice shouldn't, be able to permeate the walls. You have that loud laugh like a cackling hyena. That's not feminine, man. It's not feminine. All right. For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. No, they felt they were equal with their husbands. They were telling their husbands what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do. No, they were in subjection, man. We got to get the word subjection for you women, because a lot of you don't seem to understand what the word subjection means. Let's get the word subjection. Okay. Hypotasy. All right. Oh, no. Hypotasso. Excuse me. And it says to put under. To put under. Okay. There's a rank and file. And when you're under somebody in rank, what that person tells you to do, you do. Okay. Be subject unto. Be subject to. Submit oneself unto. You see that? Submission is like a curse word to the so-called black woman. See, the Latin tribe women, they understand submission to some degree. Okay, they understand it to some degree. Trust me. All right, they understand to some degree. I know. All right. But and all these women are wicked. But the so-called black woman is the most rebellious and out of order out of all these women. Be in subjection unto, but guess what? You women that are in the truth, that are so-called black, well, you shouldn't be nothing like them. You should be nothing like them. You should be outdoing them other nations You should be outdoing the Moabite woman and being a wife and being feminine. You should be outdoing the Latin tribe women that's in the world and being feminine and so on and so forth, man. Okay? All you women that are in the truth, you should be outdoing all these other women in the world and being a true woman. Okay? Put in subjection under. All right? You see that? So to obey. You see that? What does obey mean? If someone tells you to do something, I don't feel like it. Because I don't feel, I'm tired, you know. Fucking goodness gracious. You see what I'm saying to you? When you obey somebody, there's not no I'm tired. Okay? You see what I'm saying to you? So you better start learning these words, man. Learning these words and ingesting them. If you're getting offended by these words, and guess what? You have a demon on you. And you need to pray that demon the hell out of you, man. Obey. Well, guess what? You have Satan on you. All right? Because that's the natural order of things. Sarah understood that. Okay? Hannah understood that. You see what I'm saying? All right? Even Ruth. Ruth was a heathen. Ruth was a Moabite. And she understood that. So what's your problem? Hold on. I'm gonna get to Isaiah 32 and those scriptures in a second. You know, I know brothers love those scriptures, but we're gonna deal with this for a minute, man. Let's deal with this Proverbs 31, because you guys act like Proverbs. All these chicks talking about Proverbs 31, and they have absolutely nothing to do with Proverbs 31. They should be reading the scriptures about Jezebel, man. All right. You see, that's the scripture that describes them. All right, not Proverbs 31, man. This is Proverbs 31:10. It says, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." And this is in the time of King Solomon, man. This is in the time. And don't look inside. I'm so virtuous. No. You coming from the world. You're coming from the world. You believe me. You don't even know. Listen, man. Listen, we're all rehearsing the righteous acts right now. Trust me. You don't know what it's like to be a virtuous woman yet. Okay? You just be the best you can be. Okay? And you should be trying to be a virtuous woman. Okay? But believe me, this is in the ancient world. The ancient world, they knew how to sew, they knew how to clean. They rub their husband's foot, wash his foot, and this and that, cook the food, cook the meals, and you know, they weren't bucking up like that. So they're saying this back then it was a rare thing. So how much more today, 2022, at the height of feminism? How much more? Virtuous means army. What? Okay. Virtuous army, man of valor. Oh, man of valor. Okay, man of valor. That makes sense. Host forces, valiant, strength, might, efficiency, wealth. Because you know what? To be humble, to submit yourself, that takes strength. Okay, to fight them demons off, that takes spiritual strength. You see what I'm saying to you? Oh, the righteous woman in the Maccabees, that woman is a righteous woman, man. All right, and with her 5 sons, that took strength what she did, man. Just to watch her sons die in front of her for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that took strength. And I guarantee you, she was in subjection under her husband because she feared Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. She wasn't bucking up. I don't feel like cooking today. Well, I always gotta cook. You know the scriptures say you're supposed to love your wife like the church. You know, she wasn't in that spirit. I know she wasn't in that spirit. She was in a righteous, humble spirit. Okay, but guess what? She was stronger than you hoes talking about. I'm independent. She was way stronger than you. You guys are getting ready to crumble in the times to come, man. All right. You see, so that goes into strength. Okay. Beautiful. All right. For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. You see what I'm saying to you? She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She's not lazy. See, men don't like. See, real men don't like them lazy women. Man, I'm tired. Every day you're tired. All the time you're always tired. You ain't doing nothing but you're tired. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household. Even when it's night. All right. You see, now they're talking, oh yeah, well, I gotta work and say, why we gotta work and whatever, and then we come home, we gotta cook. Well, guess what? The woman, your great grandmother did that. All right. She worked and then came, and she was working harder jobs than you. All you're doing is sitting at a damn computer, most of you. You're not doing no hard, strenuous labor jobs, man. Give me a break. And a portion of her maidens, she considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands, she planteth a vineyard. She grindeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. All right. In other words, she's managing the house. Because what are the women? The women are supposed to do with this. What are the women supposed to do? Excuse me. They're supposed to manage the house, the household, man. The husband is the CEO, and the woman is supposed to be the manager of the house. Okay, that's why the kid's supposed to obey their mother, so on and so forth, man. And she's supposed to push the father's vibration on the children and on the household. Okay, you see that? She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of, in other words, she ain't proud and arrogant. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates. When he sitteth among the elders of the land, she maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. The righteous women, the women who are doing the right thing, guess what? They're gonna rejoice in the times to come, man. All right, they're gonna rejoice when the deliverance comes, man. Because guess what? There's gonna be women that are gonna be delivered. All right, but they're not. None of you women with the feminist mindset, none of you are gonna be delivered. The feminism in your mindset, there's no deliverance for that. Okay, the deliverance is gonna come to those women who are doing the right thing. Okay, because when all hell breaks, it's not gonna come as a surprise to them. All right, and they've been doing so much for their husband. Their husband's gonna have that love for them, that they're gonna take care of them and watch over them. As you watch over, a newborn baby, man, as you protect the newborn baby, so to speak, man. You're delicate, they're going to trust me, man. Okay. The worst thing to be in the time to come is one of them proud women. You're going to see this mindset here, this one right here. Let me show you this mindset here. This here, through going to be the most through people on the earth. It's going to be these type of women. I'm telling you right now, they're going to catch the most hell, man. See, a woman like this, she's going to turn from this to ribs showing. If she even gets that far. She'd be lucky if she gets that far, man. There's going to be cannibals, going to be men, ravishing, so on and so forth, man. Trust me, it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad out here, man. Y'all don't get it. But you're going to see. You will see, all right? It's Isaiah 32. In verse 2, it says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as the rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. A man is going to be as salvation unto you in these times, man. We're thinking about the chariots, but you need to be thinking about the times to come, because you women are going to get it bad in that time. When there's a food shortage, you're going to see, man, chivalry. You're going to be looking for chivalry. I mean, you shouldn't be looking for chivalry, but if you are, you're going to be very disappointed, man. All right? Okay? These men out here, by the way, in 2022, you see, men in the ancient, they didn't hate women. They just understood women were under them and women were wicked, but they didn't hate. They loved women. And today, 2022, there's a lot of men out there that actually have hatred for women. Them incels, them dudes who've been rejected, who ain't had no play, and they might be virgins, might have got divorced, and all their money took in, their children hidden from them, and whatever. A woman might have slept with someone else on them. Listen, man, you want to know when the hatred is now? The hatred for the women is now in this day and age. Okay? You see, what we're doing, we're showing you love by giving you a warning, a fair warning. This is love that we're showing you. All right? So for only the sincere women are going to receive it. But the rest of you, man, to hell with you. All right? And the eyes. Okay. Excuse me. Let's jump down to verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled." You're going to be troubled many days and many years. You better believe it. All right? Ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. What do you think is going to happen? And the food prices they're rising up at a fast rate. The gas price, like I said, it went up 30 cents in the past 2 months. When it cost $500 to fill up your tank, right? And when it costs, let's say for some carrots and a milk and let's say a bag of popcorn, just putting some out there. Let's say it costs $85, $100 for that. Just those three items, $100. But your paycheck is the same. You're still getting that, whatever. Let's say you make $600, $700 a week, which is good for a lot of people. Let's say you make that. What the heck is that going to do for you? Which most people are probably making, to be honest, probably making like $400. So you're going to spend 1/4 of your check on just that. And basically all your check for the week is going to go to groceries, and you're not even going to have enough for the week. This is the time we're coming to, man. So that's many days and many years you're going to be troubled, man. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. Well, that's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, it's the Israel's a people before it's a place. Wherever Israel's at, that's where Jerusalem is. The time of Jacob's trouble. Let's get Jeremiah 30:7 real quick. See, I'm gonna close this out in a second. You know, but this is a lesson for you sincere sisters, the mindset that you're supposed to be in. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The elect. Okay, when you go to Ezekiel 9:4, I'm not going to get it, but you know, Ezekiel 9:4 says, he's going to give charge to the angels to go and destroy anyone who does not have the mark of exemption, the Tawah, the mark of exemption. All right. And it says women, and it says maids, which is a young woman. Okay. So listen, man, it's about to get real gruesome out here real soon, man. Let's get Isaiah 4. So all that pride, all that arrogance, because you women are at the height of arrogance in this society, that's going to dissipate, man. So it's better to get with a stock early than to get with the stock at the late, all right? Because when you get late, you basically miss the wave. You want to get there before the wave starts, man, so you can be in a good case, right? That's the mindset that you sisters should be in, all right? And you should be trying to really embody that, not just act. I'm not going to act humble. No, you should really be embodying, you know, what it is to be a woman of the Lord. Okay. It says, and in that day, a remnant prepared. You see that? Who's the remnant? The elect. Okay. It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. You say, I don't agree with that. You having multiple wives. You know what? That's none of your damn business. And if you're into that mindset, you already lost. You're already in. That's feminism right there. Okay, and that's feminism and that's Satanism right there. Okay, because that you know what the righteous woman did? What did Leah do? What did Rachel do? They actually got. Oh, what did Sarah do? They all did it, man. They got their men, their basically their handmaids, their servants, to have children with them. Okay, they weren't in that. Nah, you can't have that. Were you talking to whatever? Were you texting such and such? They weren't in that spirit. Okay, so you need to get out of that worldly, wicked spirit. That's the same spirit that the women that you see at the club half naked is in. They could agree with you on that. All right, you guys can have a conversation and build with that type of mindset, man. Oh man, you better take. I'm telling you, you better take this warning and take it very seriously, man. Look up some of the scriptures dealing with women in the Apocrypha, man. It says a dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. Okay, you better reverence your husband. All right. It says, let's go down to this one. Oh, this is a good one. This is exactly what I was thinking of too. It says, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. All right. So that's a grief. That's grief. That's madness. All right. And a scourge of the tongue, which communicateth with all. All right. Because really a true woman who's confident, she's not worried about another woman taking her place, because guess what? She knows she's doing what she needs to do. All right. She knows she's doing what she needs to do. And that's the bottom line. All right. That's the bottom line. That's it. Okay. So that's the main one I was thinking about. It says, but a grief of heart and a sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. You're not supposed to be jealous over no other woman, man. Okay. You're supposed to be the best version of yourself. And when you do what you're supposed to do, especially if you have a man of the Lord or even just a decent man, not even a man, just a decent man, guess what? He's going to want to do, he's going to want to take care of you. Okay. And he's definitely not going to cast you off. That's not, you know what I'm saying to you? Doing everything that you're supposed to do. Come on, bro. Give me a joke. Give me a break, man. What are these other women doing in the world? They ain't even doing an inkling of that. Eventually he's going to be like, damn, I need to go back to my, my first love, the first woman I was dealing with. All right. And a scourge of the tongue, which communicateth with all. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying through the Spirit. I know this was a lesson targeting the sincere sisters. The ones of you that are wicked, I mean, you can scoff, you can get mad, F this, and that's cool. All right? You're going to be victims in the time to come. That's all. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashum Yahushai, Ba'ashum B'chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.